guys, it's me Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 250th episode of Gantsilyera. It's a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. So today is December 30, 2019. It's a Monday, and I would like to catch up with you guys and show you the recent projects that I have been making. But before that, last Monday to Wednesday, we were at Talisay, Batangas to have some Christmas vacation with my ate's family and mama. So we were there for about 3 days and 2 nights, and we are very near the Taal volcano, which is in a lake. And on our second day, we went to Tagaytay to roam around, and we have gone to People's Park and church there, which is called Caleruega. So that's what happened last Monday to Wednesday. And after our vacation, I went ahead and make some fish extenders that I have been meaning to make in the past. So that is the project that I want to show you guys. So this is what I call expanded fish extenders, because they are pockets that have a 3 by 3 grid in a way, but I experimented with it a bit. So the first one that I made is using the chrome quilt panels that I made in the past that I'm supposed to turn into duffel bags, but then I turned it into a expanded fish extender. So for the first row, it has 3 pockets. I lined the back of it with this fabric here, and for the pockets, I also lined them with some white satin cloth. So for the first row, it has 3 pockets. For the second row, I experimented a bit and went ahead and separated the pockets with 2 big ones on the middle part and 2 little ones for this side, so you can put some ball pens here or some pentel pen if you like to do so. And for the bottom part, there are about 2 very big pockets. So I have made four of this, and this is the first one. The pocket kind of looks slanted, or it is slanted, because this is my first try and I wasn't able to line it up properly. But it really is not that visible since the back part is also a crumb quilt. This is how it turned out. The second one that I experimented on is a bit easier than that one, because it is just using certain fabrics that are not connected to each other. So this is the second one that I made, and I measured the cabinet for this one. For the first one, I measured it on Mama's cabinet, which is a door that is much more wider. But for this one, this is gonna be for my cabinet that has a narrower type of door. So some of them has pleats in them so that it will be roomier inside. So I have incorporated some pleating to it. For the bottom, or for the top part, it has 2 pockets. The middle one has 3 pockets in it, and for the bottom part, there are 2 pockets, or 3. So for this one, I'm gonna use this, and what I'm planning to do is to share this to my sister-in-law and my sister if they would want it, so that they can organize their things on their house with it. And on the second day, I was able to make 2 more of these fish extenders. The first one that I made is this one. This one is longer than the first ones, and this one has 3 pockets for the upper part. and 3 on the middle, and 2 big ones for the bottom. But for this one, I experimented a bit and tweaked it and put some small pockets on the bottom. So there are 6 pockets on the bottom that you can put some small stuff in, just to make it a little bit different than the other ones. So for these ones, I didn't put handles in them, because what you can do is that you can put it directly to the door of the cabinet using some tacks, or you can staple it in so they don't have handles in them. The last fish extender that I made is this one, which is tricky because it has lining in them on the inner part. So for this one, it has a 3 by 3 grid wherein there are 3 pockets across and 3 pockets down. This is the design that I was wanting to do, but I really liked and enjoyed working on them, and I'm hoping that my sister and my sister-in-law would like one of them to use. So those are my sewing projects, and I'm been happy working on them after our vacation. And recently I have been continued working on the order of Rain, my customer from Iloilo. So the other day I was able to make the cover for the wreath, or for the polystyrene ring. This is the colors is derived from the picture, but some of them aren't very visible from the picture since it has flowers in front of them. So I just incorporated the colors as I go, making sure that it is going along the first colors. So the next thing that I should make for this are the flowers, to attach to the flowers. And then I'm gonna make a nest, and there are going to be 2 birds on the nest. And also suggested by Rain is the butterfly that I think will go along this space here. So I'm quite happy on how this turned out. And since I wanted to make one for me, or maybe one to put on my shop, I made one. I'm starting one using this yarn that I bought online, which has different shades to them. It's some type of mohair yarn that is, I think, a little bit woolly. So I'm gonna turn this as a cover for a wreath, since as you can see the colors are turning out very nicely. So this is one of my side projects that I wanted to make. And recently one of my old customers had been asking me to make her a halter top for her kid, and also more of them that she can resell. So that is gonna be in the future also. So those are most of it. Yesterday we went to Tutuban, and I went ahead and buy some Uno cards. I heard this once from Nicole, and she and her cousins have been playing with it. So I wanted to find something that the kids and I can play with, and this is gonna be one of them. So as soon as I get here, I will try to learn how to play it, so I can play it along with Marius and Sophie. And these cards are plastic. You can see it is not made out of carton, so it's pretty cool. And also yesterday we went to SM San Lazaro just to roam around and unwind. So at book sale, I rummaged some children's book. There are some that I have found very interesting, but it's a little bit pricey for me. And I have been browsing for a while, and I'm ready to go out. But I saw this book here, and it's really cool book. I turned it around and looked for the price, and it is within my price range. So I decided to keep it or buy it, since it is a very cool book that has some flaps to them of things that you can see in the city or vehicles that you can ride. So I'm hoping that Daniel will like this book so that I can read it to him, and his mind will be busy with it, and I'm hoping that he will enjoy browsing it. So those are my purchases this past days. And I have also been watching Netflix. I have finished watching The Witcher. It's a very adult type of show. And recently I have also watched The Two Popes and Queer Eye in Tokyo. So whenever I watch that show, it really uplifts me because it is a good vibe in a way in watching it. I also watched recently an original which is called Spy, and last night I was able to watch again Castaway. So those are most of it that I want to share with you guys, and I just want to catch up with you and have a quick visit. I have put up um, Nicole's painting over there. It is really not that visible because of this drawer, but I have put it up there as some type of background. So later, I will come with Mama to buy some fruits for our New Year's Eve. Here we really celebrate it, and we buy fruits at Divisoria for it as some type of meal for us. And we're also gonna buy some asparagus and broccoli. So that will be going to be our feast uh, tomorrow evening, and there are gonna be fireworks tomorrow. And later, I guess the kids will be here. They went last Saturday to their other grandparents at Antipolo and had some vacation there. But I think Kuya is going to fetch them later. So I'm hoping to play these cards with them and show Daniel the book. So from my last podcast, I just want to correct something. I mentioned something about pet peeves, but what I really meaning to say is I have this perk of crocheting a bag for myself. So I'm sorry for that mistake. And also, from my last podcast, the comment is disabled. When I uploaded the video, it is automatically disabled by YouTube, and I'm thinking that it is because I have put on the title Crochet Fairy House, and I'm thinking that it is something or somewhat related to being children directed. So I re-edited my title for that and just put Crochet House instead of Crochet Fairy House. I wanted to make the comment section available again, but I just left it like so that I wouldn't be in trouble. So that's it. That's most of it. I just want to catch up with you guys and put a fast podcast in a way. Just to end the 2019 strong, I hope. And I'm very excited next year. And I'm planning to buy the cell phone that I have been saving for next year. And I'm hoping also to make more orders for my customers, just to make them happy and to make me happy. So I think that's most of it. I hope you guys have a fine day crafting and some relaxing time after a day's work, and more family bonding time during this holiday season. That's it from me. Bye for now.